Rhythm in military operations is the management of action through time. It includes pace, repetition, variation, pause, and acceleration. A force with good rhythm does not merely move quickly. It knows when to increase pressure, when to pause, when to rearm, when to deceive, and when to shift the point of attack. This is where many people misunderstand day and night strikes. They imagine constant attack as the goal. That is too simple. Continuous pressure works only if it is organized. Uncontrolled speed burns out the attacker. Controlled rhythm breaks the defender. Military rhythm contains several layers. At the command level, commanders need a battle rhythm: meetings, intelligence updates, assessments, orders, and decisions. At the crew level, sailors need watch rotations, sleep cycles, maintenance windows, and damage control readiness. At the operational level, the fleet must coordinate movement, sensors, aircraft, missiles, replenishment, and communications. These layers must fit together. The US Navy has explicitly recognized the human cost of high operational tempo. A Navy article on battle rhythm notes that missions may take priority day or night, but also warns that sleep loss disrupts circadian rhythms, erodes performance, and weakens decision making. This matters because military rhythm is not only about machines, it is about human endurance inside the machine. A warship's rhythm is built around a tension between violence and endurance. A ship can strike, but after striking, it must still survive. It must preserve sensors, weapons, fuel, crew performance, and communications. Therefore, the deeper naval pattern is not attack constantly. It is closer to this: apply pressure, assess the effect, preserve combat power, replenish, reposition, and then apply pressure again. This is why navies care so much about sustained operations. A single strike may shock the enemy. A repeated rhythm can reshape the enemy's behavior. The defender begins to ask, when can we move? When can we repair? When can we sleep? When can we expose assets? When can we communicate? If the answer is never safely, the attacker has achieved something larger than damage. The attacker has imposed a new reality. In market terms, this is like controlling liquidity conditions. You do not need to destroy every participant. You change the environment they are forced to operate inside. In naval warfare, rhythm changes the operating environment. It compresses time. It turns every repair decision into a risk decision. Rhythm has a danger: predictability. If a force repeats the same timing, route, pattern, or method, the enemy can adapt. Rhythm must therefore combine repetition with variation. The force needs enough consistency to sustain operations, but enough irregularity to prevent the enemy from forecasting the next move. This is one of the most important strategic lessons. Rhythm is not a drumbeat that never changes. It is closer to controlled pressure with deliberate variation. Strike, pause, shift, deceive, accelerate, then slow down. The enemy should feel pressure, but they should not be able to calculate it cleanly. Operational art also includes knowing when not to move fast. The Charcot War analysis notes that tempo is not only speed, it can also include restraint and patience. That applies directly to naval operations. A fleet that pauses intelligently may preserve strength for a more decisive moment. A fleet that mistakes motion for progress may burn itself out.